Alright, welcome guys. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Alright, good. Making sure everything looks peachy. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Good. Alright, fantastic. There we go. There we go. Alright, so picking up from yesterday.
Need a boon.
We're bringing this general down. Trying to get, not sure what Britannia is doing, but we got Carl basically wiped out. He's got his own army, which is not very good.
I will not
and
obey.
then one more army at Marienburg, but other than that, he's dealt with. Now Corone and the Fae are just kind of throwing a bunch of stuff at me. But other than that, we're just playing it safe a little bit because we do have some low-level lords here as well. But other than that, I'm not too worried about it, to be honest.
I'll ignore that.
Now, Carl does have a few stronger units, but other than these two, I'm not really worried. These aren't the grenade launcher units, which is not that big of a deal. And the Reichsguard are, you know, whatever. But hey, Nicholas, bro, you really went live early today. During the week, this is when I always stream. I know I set my stream for like 11 minutes from now. But yeah, during the weekdays, due to my actual job, like in real life job, I don't have any other time to stream during the week.
Petty talk. Make God off
And I tried doing like Let's Plays a little bit, and they just did very, very badly.
Forward unto slaughter.
I mean, you guys just weren't interested in them, and I can't, like, for my own like peace of mind, I can't justify doing that stuff if it's gonna hurt my channel, you know what I mean? Even at my size. So I'm just sticking with live streams in the mornings. In terms of like playing content, but alright. So yeah, I forgot. I also downloaded the console command mod. And so starting tomorrow, I'm going to start having skill guide videos out. Just so, and I'm planning anyway to have one out every other day. Just to get them cranked out. Now, for some, the factions that will be affected by the Chaos Dwarf DLC, I'll wait to do those until after the Chaos Dwarf DLC comes out. Just to, you know, maybe a Lord needs to focus on melee first or magic. I'm just not sure. But anyway, that won't be that difficult to work around. But yeah, I was fooling around with it last night, and it's working. And so yeah, I'll be able to start releasing those as well. Hey, Rue, welcome to the stream. This is a good time for me since I'm European. That's the other thing is like peak time, like streaming times for me. Well, the peak stream time for Warhammer for like my time zone is like 5:30 a.m. until like noon. On the weekends you can stretch it to like 5 a.m. till like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. just because people are staying up later on the weekend. But other than that, it's during the weekdays. It's the only time I can really stream live that is able to afford to have people here. Alright, yeah. Azazel is looking for Sigvold. And we're just trying to set up an ambush here because as soon as I would take Gisero or blow it up, they would double team me, and I don't want that to happen. So let's move on. It's almost 3 p.m. for me as a reference. Yeah, in like London right now, I think it's like noon. I think they're 9 hours ahead of me. They're either 8 or 9 hours ahead. So it's either like just about to be noon there or 1 p.m. or something like that. So nice. Yeah, just nuke them.
You will yet slake our desires.
And that's what I was hoping for. Now, ideally, knock on wood, ideally, the channel will continue to grow. And as time moves on, I'll be able to look into changing my schedule due to be more accommodating for, you know, streaming. That way, one, I won't have to get up at 3 a.m. during the week to stream.
For chaos.
For chaos. See, I heard it. I was right. There's a lisp. The guy has a lisp.
Excellent. Dominance.
Alright, alright, yeah, let's get, Ruin of Seal and Brand of Turmoil.
Let us corrupt.
Good, yeah, let's start by fighting here.
No, I am the lion. What? This is ill-considered.
Let's recruit another lord.
This will achieve nothing.
Now this army can handle this, because it's infantry and artillery.
What? Never.
But I don't want... Well, it won't matter because it's 2 different factions, so they'll get their units regardless.
You need a move.
Yeah, it won't matter. If I control large armies or not. Now this army is garbage. Plus we can fly. Let's throw him on a manticore.
This can never come to pass. My lord,
and okay, like this army is shit, but we do need to worry about Lewin's army a little bit because their questing knights and knights of the realm will definitely beat my Hellstriders. But other than that, I'm not worried. What's the map look like? Okay. Let's see how we go. But yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. Good morning, how we doing? Have you purchased the Chaos Dwarf DLC? Any plans for the armies? No, I have not yet. I don't know what I'm waiting for because I'm gonna get it before it releases anyway. But no, I haven't purchased it just yet. But in terms of their armies, really it'll be fairly balanced. I think. Because their artillery is like the big units you're definitely gonna have. Oh my fucking god. Not even 15 minutes into the stream. God damn it. We're back. Sorry, guys. Just me breaking my own shit again. No worries. Hey, good morning, chats. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing pretty well. Need to see the bonuses that each lord gives before I want to buy it. Also, RIP to the camera. Yeah, I want to be able to like move it like my whole desk back so stuff can't just fall down. But I have like a power strip in back, and so I can't actually do that. Alright, good. Good. Then they won't be able to flank me. Put these guys over here, they're tanky enough. Now these guys are going to need to hide a little bit. Because, again, the Caron's cav units are much better than mine. Even though mine are anti-large, it just doesn't matter. They'll destroy me. There we go.
Chaos, the only master.
Melee lord, or hero, excuse me.
Chaos is magic.
Good. And good.
Exalted hero.
What Kislev unit is that? That is the little Grom. Their artillery. I'm not a big fan of it. It's really good at long range, but as the enemy gets closer, its accuracy and line of sight becomes really bad. Because if you look at it, right, the bears are kind of in the way, and so when the enemy like gets like right here, right. It just doesn't accurately shoot very well, unfortunately, because it just gets right up in their face.
At your command.
But yeah, I don't. I would say in general, like in any army, regardless of what lord you'll end up using, artillery is definitely going to be your main focus. Now I basically look like, again, looking in without having played a lick of Chaos Dwarves yet. I would wager it's going to be basically corner camping, just like regular dwarves, with the addition that you actually have like flanking units at your disposal, with like bold Tauruses and other of like kind of like those whatever the flaming units are like called, or the units that look like the Flamers of Siege but that are melee focused, right? It's basically going to be that. So you're going to be a little more flexible in that regard, but other than that, I think it's going to be very similar to regular dwarves. Because I mean, the Chaos Dwarf infantry look good, their missile units look good, the artillery obviously looks fantastic. You know, I think it's just, they're just going to be a little bit better at being able to not be outflanked. Really is what I think it'll boil down to. But
Sorcerer Lord, Moving fast.
Apparently she can heal herself while running away.
Bolt of change.
Alright, here comes Lewin.
Chaos sorcerer. Going.
Oh yeah, we gotta do something about the artillery.
Going.
Most heroes in town, mostly for starting position, being a melee infantry guy. See the one that starts like up by Grimgore?
Ultimate sorcery. Slanesh needs me. Lean magic.
I love fire magic.
Boon of siege.
Gonna be through the village. I think a lot of the AI will be hit and miss, because I feel like it'll really depend how much the AI has to utilize their actual mechanics. If they actually have to use like the materials and supplies and armaments and all that stuff, I don't think the AI is going to be very good, because they're not going to be able to manage stuff like that effectively.
Balefire. Torment is yours. Chaos
But we'll
sorcerer.
see. I'm just not sure.
My mastery absolute.
You know, I mean, like on the battle map. Oh shit. I mean, it's just like on the battle map that we saw. You know, the
Going.
it'll just be like, you know, the AI on harder difficulties paying
I go. She who
like 38 gold for their Reichsguard, which I know Carl decreases their upkeep cost, but still, that's a little, it's still a little much even for the AI.
I bring a tempest.
Shit.
Move it. For the changer.
Hey, can you piss off? Good.
Treble mortals.
It'd be really cool.
Sorcerer. Sorcerer of chaos.
If
Reality
you'd
bends.
leave me alone.
Exalted hero. Going. Move it.
Good. Alright, why are you moving so much?
I will see them burn.
It's because of the missile units. How are we doing here? Good.
Slanesh.
Those Striders got here in time to help against the questing knights. Good. Alright, Lewin has landed.
I am the only constant. Fire!
I nuke them.
Sorcerer of Slanesh.
You need to get over here into melee. Good. Everyone's somewhat holding.
Exalted hero.
He should be able to
I
beat
want their
Lewin.
eyes. Moving fast.
Good. Alright, you guys done dealing with them yet?
To our
They're just not breaking. Where you at?
Torment
Okay.
awaits. My God's
Now, I
call.
don't want to nuke those
Chaos
units.
sorcerer.
So, let's do the piercing bolts of burning.
Take this, mortals. Lead me to mortals.
Good. No one's breaking. What are you getting stuck with?
I need
Oh, it's the paladin. Okay. How you guys looking? Alright, reform. Little Groms. Oh man.
Lord of excess. I pluck the souls from their
Alright.
bones.
Frickin'.
God of magic! Going!
Plus, he regenerates, so we just need to get him out a little bit.
Worship the flux!
Now, the Paladin will be able to fly and catch up to me, but
Sorcerer of Slanesh!
nice.
Imbibe their souls! Balefire! Exalted hero! I won't fail! Boon of Siege!
Nice.
Carnage! Chaos Sorcerer! With elegance and style!
Good. Alright, he's still regenerating.
Riders!
Damn it. Alright, little Groms. Shoot here. He's just getting smacked
Will be hell!
by Lewin.
Waving sensation!
I hate Tony and Cav. They're just so annoying.
Sorcerer Lord! Mortal magics are nothing!
Let's see.
Dark Princess minions!
Alright, let's nuke those battle pilgrims. Good, they're handing the Knights of the Realm here. Alright, let's cast Flamestorm.
Back! Fall back! Prince of Perversion!
You guys are losing. Alright, Knights of the Realm are actually anti-large, never mind. Sorry guys, I know I'm missing some of the chat. I will get to your questions/answers. But yeah, I'm not doing very well in this fight. Not very good at all. Granted, my flanking units are not even in the fight.
Moving fast. Chaos Sorcerer.
Alright, where are you guys at? Good.
Herald of Indulgence. Going. I'll pluck your soul from your bones. Chaos Sorcerer.
Alright.
Moving.
Good, we're handling them here.
Corn's bloody glory.
Just get all of their missile units and quit firing.
Sorcerer of
Dude,
Slanesh.
you need to get out of melee. For a dragon, he didn't really have much regeneration.
Going. Move. Move.
Alright, full send it. Nuke those units. Very good.
Take this, mortals. For the
Good.
Prince
Dragon
of
is up and
Chaos.
flying.
For infernal gateway.
Shit.
Clean
Shit.
Going.
Gotta keep him moving.
My pleasure. All will suffer.
Alright, good. Take out the questing knights.
I go.
Go ahead and help
Worship
them.
the flux. Moving fast. She who wields
Good.
power.
Just keep him flying.
Hellstriders of Slanesh. Time is
Balance of power is moving into my favor, which is good.
Sorcerer Lord. Teaches many glories. Hellstriders.
Just keep messing with Lewin.
Honor the dark gods. Going. Running.
Yeah, rough start this morning. Lewin's not unbreakable, which is good.
A fine order. Torment is yours.
There's nothing that I can do to.
Sorcerer of
That's a lie. I
Slanesh.
can slow him down.
Taste the unbridled
There we go.
ecstasy. Warriors of Slanesh.
Plus, I can stop him. Here we go.
I will rise. Chaos will reign.
Good. Now that I can actually use my flanking units, we're doing a little better.
The thirst. Ready for agony.
Those frickin' questing knights just do not want to break. Alright, don't lose my general though.
Going. Dark sorcerer. Endless craving.
Now I don't think anyway that our
Sorcerer Lord. Deliver slaughter.
our exalted hero was killed. I think he just routed.
Seeking Slanesh's embrace. Slay them! Consumed by chaos.
Good.
Obliterate.
I don't even have these guys on guard mode, and they're just
Pain and despair.
they just get done fighting, and they're like, okay, we're done.
Guided by hunger.
Good.
I go.
Yeah, we gotta deal with Lewin.
Yes.
They were like fighting to the death.
Indeed, my prince.
Tell you what, those little grubs are doing pretty well on melee.
Burn it.
He might be able to solo the life mage.
Slay every mortal. Kill them all. Slaanesh perverse glory. Soul Riders.
Good.
Sorcerer of Slaanesh. Warriors of
Oh,
Slaanesh.
no, I thought they were gone. Never mind.
Chaos Sorcerer.
Nope, he is losing to the wizard.
For his manifest
He's
glory.
losing to the wizard.
Going. I bring a tempest.
That's fine.
I pluck the souls from their bones.
Alright, yep, just keep cycle
Glorious
charging.
mutilation. Seed of blood. For the Chaos Gods. True power.
He just needs to stay with
Warriors
his
of
allies.
Slaanesh. Forward. With endless excess. Move forth.
Fucking questing knights. Great.
Sorcerer of Slaanesh. Born to suffer.
Alright. I think we're getting them.
Sorcerer Lord. Warriors of Slaanesh.
Taking a lot of
We
damage.
desire torment.
Even the freaking battle pilgrims are doing well.
Riders. My gods call.
Good, just keep attacking the damsel.
Agony and
You
ecstasy.
guys keep attacking this one.
Kill!
Is he...
Kill!
Okay, good. He's used his regeneration. It says it's still active.
Pull back. Ultimate sorcery. Fear our speed. Scream for me.
Alright, what else do they have?
We hunt.
Not much.
Sorcerer of Slaanesh. Seeking pleasures. Warriors of Slaanesh. Running.
So he has regeneration.
Move off.
Perfect.
Pain is life.
Oh, and artillery. Their artillery is still firing at me.
It brings souls. Overwhelming sensation. Warriors of Slaanesh.
Alright. Does he doesn't quite have
Hunting for prey.
his mortis engine all the way up, but it'll still be doing some damage.
Chaos Sorcerer. Moving
This
fast.
guy, I don't know what he needs to do.
I wield God magic. Sealed to our steeds.
Go get rid of the damsel so she can't heal him.
Lord of excess. Warriors of Slaanesh.
But
Sorcerer of
I don't think
Slaanesh.
we might have ended up losing the Hell Scourges there.
Soul Riders.
Alright, they're dealt with.
Consume them.
Alright, now it's just getting rid of Lewin. Which he's about to hit his regen cap, which is good. But yeah, he's the only one on the map. He's not unbreakable. He's just really tanky. Good. Ruh-roh, Reggie. That was ugly. That was very ugly. But it's a win. Alright, let's play catch up here. Think we food to village or collect though. He looks really tanky, I don't know if he'll be able to beat Kolek if Kolek gets leveled up, but the AI Kolek is usually pretty passive and doesn't do much. Now, when you play as Kolek and whatnot, I think you'll be fine. And we lost, okay, we lost 1 unit though instead of 4, so it depends on how you look at it, but we did alright. Good hit points, 5%. That's okay.
You need a move.
But yeah, we definitely need to heal after that. He barely escaped.
My prayers are answered. The gods smile. Let us corrupt.
And yeah, give him more physical resistance. Oh, you got 2 points.
You are
Good. Alright.
Bring them to ruin.
Yeah, give him some regeneration. Yep. We're gonna need it.
We shall weave the fates.
Still didn't get a student in that fight. Now Luna will be able to heal, but so will we.
This is ill considered.
The only problem is they will be able to, they'll come at me because of my artillery, but we'll be okay. Alright. I'll probably be an army of several strong units that can hold the line, quite a bit of artillery, maybe some cav or infantry. They have sorcerers or war shrines. I don't know if they'll have war shrines, and yeah, we haven't seen yet if they'll have a, we haven't seen, you know, what their, like, why can't I think, what their heroes are going to be like. So if they end up having some pretty powerful, like, spellcasters, that'll make a really big difference, for their armies as well.
Endless craving.
Alright, anybody that's, like, basically dead just needs to hang back. And yeah, you guys really just need to regenerate.
Clean magic.
But yeah, I mean, I would imagine with the one lord, you know, Zatin, the black being a melee lord, they gotta have a spellcasting hero in the army. I don't know why they wouldn't. It doesn't make sense in regards to them not having something like that. You know, I would be very, very surprised if they just didn't fill out their roster a little bit in terms of the heroes. Oh, for this fight though, on the war shrines. Yeah, we had the one on with Slanesh. But yeah, I'm not sure. Thinking about it either, I'm not sure what would have been better.
Striders! Chaos Sorcerer! Going!
Alright, just shoot. Hold your fire and we'll just wait. Have him land. That way, when he lands, he'll have to land in all this anti-large.
I am channeling.
Perfect. That works for me.
Soul Riders!
Worship with the bloody altar.
And debuff him.
Fire!
Good. Alright, Little Grom. Just blow up their units.
Arcane torment awaits.
Yep, and just keep letting everybody else regenerate.
What? I want their eyes.
He's going down fairly quickly. Alright, you can get up in the air. You need to get out. I do not want him fighting you. And that's where he's going for.
We hunt!
Ultimate sorcery.
Just keep debuffing him. You're good, Central. After Azazel, are you a Slanesh believer now? I've always liked Slanesh. Yeah, I really like Slanesh.
Divide their souls.
I've already done a Nakari campaign on the channel as well.
Take their slaughters.
No, Slanesh is good fun. Azazel's campaign is definitely easier than Nakari's, but both of them are still very fun.
I have mastery. See who wields true power. My magic is ready. As you desire.
Yep, just keep regenerating. Keep regenerating. Hey, does that, reason why Fire Sorcerer people try and give physical resist and AoE? Yeah, that's a good point. I also didn't want to blob up because they had magic. They had life magic as well as artillery. So I didn't want to blob up too much. That way they wouldn't do loads and loads of damage against those units. Alright, for being anti-large, you guys are doing pretty bad. Alright. We should be fine with everything else. Artillery just focus on their little peasant bowmen.
Moving, indeed, my
and yeah, just keep debuffing him, just keep making him weaker.
Chaos Sorcerer.
As soon as he dies or routes, we'll be fine. There, yep. And just keep letting everybody regenerate. Good. And he almost killed anti-large stuff. But yeah, the more we can regenerate here, the better. Just have a stage. Hey, welcome, man. Lemon Pledge. Are you gonna try Chaos Doors on online battles PvP? No, I will not. No, I'm not. I'm not a online player fan. Now, head-to-head campaigns with like friends and other content creators, I would be fine with. Because that's a lot more like friendly interaction. That's interacting with you guys a lot more. And I just don't like watching multiplayer. I don't like watching Inticities or even Turns multiplayer stuff. It's not that they're bad, like content creators or bad players in the game. I just really don't like multiplayer. It's just a completely different game when it comes to multiplayer. It just is.
I foresee.
Yeah, it's just not for me, unfortunately. But whoever ends up going that route, I hope the best for you. But it's just not my cup of tea, not in the slightest.
What?
Like the one I tried checking it turns like I really like listening to him. He's got a really good, it sounds weird to say, but he's got a really good like voice. Alright, let's merge those two. And what he was playing, I think, Company of Heroes in one of his streams. And the person he was playing against is just like the typical shit you would expect, where, you know, like he beat Turn or whatever, and Turn was just trying to basically fight to the death, and the guy was just being an asshole back, you know, calling him shit and garbage and whatnot. And it's like, that's just, it's just like you run into that more than people, than you run into more people like that than you don't, and it's just annoying, you know, like, I don't know. but I don't know. It's just not for me.
I foresee destruction. The gods.
Because then you throw into the whole discussion of, them balancing the game based on multiplayer requests and vice versa. Like the two game modes are just completely like
You need a boon.
different. Like other than using the same units, there is minimal similarity between the two and how you go about building armies, casting spell, all that stuff. Like it's vastly different. But
My Lord Sinch agrees.
alright, let's
All
pop
is
over
well.
here.
Dominance. Wipe them out.
Hey, Willem, welcome to the stream. I play the same multiplayer and campaign. Probably won't terrible at it. And it's just like,
By the
and even in the
Eldritch
videos I was watching of people like talking about, like,
We shall
yeah,
weave
it
the
just
fates.
a lot of people already talking like, oh, this is gonna need a nerf, and the explanation is like multiplayer related, and it's like that's just like there's nothing wrong with two game modes. The problem in the game when it comes to that is that balancing one more times than not will negatively impact the other, because they're just, you just don't have the same mindset at all.
Are you a god?
Like there's just, you just build really strange armies. Shit, I didn't want to do that. Because you don't have to worry about the AI over a turn, like it's just, I don't know.
Wield
Like,
power.
now that's like playing versus other people, like random people. If you're doing like if you're doing a tournament.
Tempt me not.
Now if you're doing a tournament
Azazel.
with like just friends or something like that, right?
No.
Say you got, I don't know, 16 of your friends, and you're doing like a winner's bracket, like a March Madness basketball tournament bracket. Like that's totally different to do PvP that way. I'm strictly just talking about
Captain of the ecstatic legion.
playing against complete randos on the internet, That will consolidate the majority of the North before I take Empire and Britannia. That's kind of what I did. I took Norska, and now I'm just basically like a lawnmower pushing down. Hey Scott, got Slanash's Blade 8? Yes. Yeah, we got it yesterday. Pretty early in the stream yesterday we were able to get it, but yeah, Azazel is a one-man killing machine.
Darkling.
The only thing holding him back now is his regen. And we do need a little more physical resistance, which is why we're up here trying to find Siggy. But so far,
There is no love.
I am striking out.
Never.
Refuse.
Now the problem is,
I am chosen.
Power Stones are shit. Those are shittier. Trickster's Helm, very nice. More ward save. I can take one of these armies out, but then the other one is going to besiege the settlement.
You're a pretender.
These guys don't have a siege attacker, so we'll come and attack this guy.
Exalted be-
Disciple of Siege, level pledge. Total Warhammer should make spawn of Chaos Unit, Chaos Warrior Unit. Look unique and different, not exactly the same. Yeah, some variety. Like the Nurgle ones look a
Azazel,
lot different.
Prince of Damnation. Very well.
We just land him.
Come fight me if that is your wish. But it is a foolish one.
Good.
Out of my way.
And he's got 172
They
speed.
will regret that. The prince moves. Agreed. Move.
Good. Alright, let's go kick some ass. So what's he get up to?
In my power.
So 66. So he's at almost his 90% physical resistance cap when the Temptator ability is active. But he still ends up taking, over time, he just takes up a lot of distance, or a lot of damage over time. Might be an ally quest available. That's a good. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Thank you for that, Scott. Is it true that Alaska pays you to live there every month? So they do. There are certain criteria you have to meet. But yes, the state of Alaska does pay you to stay here. The money is taxable, but you basically, after you've lived here for a year, you can fill out an application basically, stating where you live. Like, you just have to provide proof of where you live, you've lived there for a year, and that you have intent on staying. And you have to actually provide, like, basically basic information about yourself. So, like, if you're up here for college, or, if you actually have a job, or if you're just working up here part-time, all that stuff plays a factor in. But as long as you have a clear intent of staying, they do send you money. Now, the value of that depends every year, and will vary.
Kill them.
He's just, he's getting hit in the back a lot.
Spell casting.
Yeah, we're gonna be hitting our regen cap, I would wager, sooner rather than later here already. But I mean, we're constantly doing damage because he's a Mortis engine. Oh no, everything is expensive up here. Everything is expensive. Even salmon. There's no such thing as cheap in Alaska. Like, even living up here, it's nothing is cheap. I wish. I wish.
Moving. The demon blade thirsts.
No.
A gift for you.
Yeah, alright, we're about to hit his regen cap. But they're also we're getting towards the end of their army. And none of them are unbreakable. Just need to let our magic generate here a little bit. Alright. I'm faster on foot than every single unit that they have. This is funny. Alright. Well, I'm a small entity. So let's fight in the trees. It'll make all of them weaker. Nice. There we go. Alright, go take out the giant. Good. And also the Severed Claw Aspiring Champions. Hey Matthew, welcome to the stream. One thing being so close to the source, farm to table sandwich would be cheap. Yeah, it's everything is, yeah, everything. I mean, a lot of stuff, everything else is really expensive just because a lot of stuff has to get trucked up here. So a lot of the stuff is just expensive just because of shipping costs mainly. But no, salmon is still very expensive. Same thing with like cod and halibut, all that stuff. I mean the reason like that stuff is expensive is because all the equipment you need to be able to like farm those like fish are super expensive. So it might be a little different. Do mentor. You know, if like you know your fishing rod, your boat, like all the gas, like all that stuff, if all that was cheaper, it'd be a different story. But you know, people still charge a lot for salmon even up here because they still need to make money off of it, you know.
We shall weave the fates.
Good to be here. Good. I appreciate you. I enjoy all of you guys being here, but I'm glad you guys enjoy the streams. Alright, let's... because I want to get some hell cannons. That wouldn't be terrible. Cause yeah, that's fine. That's fine for now. Alright. Who needs to move?
Dark Prince's delight. Spreading deviance.
But you don't have to pay for retribution costs. A lot of people do leave stuff outside, depending on where you live. Like you can't really do it out of town because of wildlife, but it's not uncommon to see people just leave stuff outside in the wintertime. Alright, let's do the warband upgrade cost and armor.
Those with knowledge willingly.
Alright, let's check some buildings. Alright, no worries there. Let's move on. But yeah, you end up paying a lot in terms of electricity during the winter time, which lasts for 6-ish months, 7 months, because you constantly have to have your vehicles plugged in, or else your vehicles won't start. So I really don't want to fight all of that. Good. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here this morning. Whoever holds the last gold of the world. I mean, it's a good strategic position, but other than that, like, there's no more gold up here. You know, that's been harvested years and years and years ago.
Leave the fates. Excellent.
But
The gods smile.
it's still a beautiful place to
What
live.
eldritch I see.
He's probably a salmon fanatic. Or one of the first ones that dipped into the gold industry.
Good.
Here.
Good. Now we see.
Got his first paycheck from that. I was like, wow, this place is amazing.
Now they will see true.
And then he
power.
actually moves up here and he's like, this is fucking terrible. No, I love it up here.
Now they will see
I really do.
power. Yes.
Yeah, we just need to heal a little bit. We need to cause more corruption. That's what we need. Alright.
Chaos.
All these lords here are undivided. So yeah, let's pop. That in. Good, that'll give me hell cannons next turn. I think I just actually Slanesh. Oh, I can get a keeper a secret now too. People live in the northern regions. Yeah, those people, those areas you just have to take a plane to. Basically where I'm at in Alaska, there's like a, north of here, there's just like a giant like wall of mountains. Kind of think of it as Mordor, right? From Lord of the Rings. Like there's just like a giant wall of hills and mountains that make it very difficult to traverse. And so like the coastal settlements that are up there, like super far west, super far north, the only way to get there is by plane.
There is no love greater than mine.
So, people live up there, man.
Promise.
People do.
You need a boon. Dominant.
You'd be surprised. People live up there. They get there a lot of times. They'll get like resources like every day from planes,
Power. Let's be
food,
about
clothing, that kind of stuff. So you would not catch me living up there in Alaska. Hell to the no. Sure. Like I like Alaska, but not that much. All right, let's.
A step too far.
Thanks, dude. I really don't know where frickin' Sigvold is. Let's see if there's a ally mission for him. Nope. You still have oil and also natural, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we have oil.
You're a pretender.
And obviously trees.
Darkling Prince.
Everyone likes Alaskan trees.
Denied. Damnation.
Alright, let's fight him. That might have been Azazel, Sigvold right there. I'm not sure. Are you native or did you decide to stay up there after your contract? My wife and I actually moved up here for her to go to grad school. Yeah, so neither. No, my wife got I don't need you guys. She goes to school up here for free through the grad program.
Legions this way.
And so, yeah, we were looking at that time we were Minnesota. There was a college in Minnesota. I can't remember which one. If it was Minnesota State or Minnesota or like St. Cloud, I can't remember which one. But there were several in Minnesota that were offering her a full ride as well. There was one in Texas. I just can't remember the exact names of them. But yeah. But yeah, her grad school is free, so that was the big deciding factor. I think the other places, if I remember correctly, just they offered her like 80 or 90% like tuition, and Alaska was the one that offered free tuition. So that's why we're here. All right. Good Lord, their Lord is just wrecked. Alright. Now, they'll go up there and kill those units, and it just doesn't matter. Like, whatsoever. Because he's unbreakable. But going back... Rue, all the way to your initial question earlier today, in terms of a Chaos Dwarf composition, if I had to guess, I would wager you're going to have 4 or 5 units of artillery. You're going to have some 2, maybe 3 flanking units. And then it all depends on their heroes. I could very easily see using heroes as your like front line, or else they're like dwarf warrior, like chaos dwarf warriors look good, as well as their like infernal like swordsmen or whatever are really strong. But other than that, I could honestly kind of see. I could see a lot of people utilizing the laborers as kind of like Skaven slaves and vermintides. So it kind of just depends on how their hero situation is. So I'm just not sure what that'll kind of entail. But I mean, the bread and butter, every army is gonna have artillery. Every army is gonna have missile units. I think it's going to be basically dwarves, but the fact that they'll actually have flanking units and single entities that can actually dish out damage compared to Garrow bombers and copters that are just shit. I wasn't in the military. Nope. Here's one more day I was trying to work ECW.
Moving. Spell.
I also I don't know what the like looking at it too, I don't know what difficulty the you know, the creative assembly like showcase battles are being played at, because like the giant like battering ram tank thing, right, that they use, oh man, in one of the gameplay showcases, that they're just like charging it into everything and anything. The first thing I thought of was, dude, that large entity is gonna die instantly. Because of, you know, just being a larger entity and more units being able to attack it. So I don't know how effective that's going to be in the game. Because something tells me you're not going to be able to just charge that unit into melee and not have to worry about it. But I could be wrong, you know.
In all things.
I definitely could be wrong.
So in case.
Alright. Alright, let's upgrade the Doom Keep. And yep, just save on the rest.
You need a boost.
He's healing, that's fine. Good. I do need to bring another army in from up here. Yeah. Definitely the Monday blues today. Yeah, thank you everyone for supporting the channel today. Appreciate everybody. Thank you very much. We are very close to pushing the 900 marker, so thank you guys for the support. Oh shit, I need to take off the technology.
Every move.
Okay. Is there anyone that hates Sigvold?
Spoilers come. My path. Do you come to forge peace?
I don't know. I think Daniel's the one kicking the shit out of him. But yeah, Scott had a really good idea of seeing if I had any allied missions, but I don't think I do. Yeah. See if there's any armies that I can steal that have some ranked up lords in them. No. Closest one is rank 10, which means the hero's not going to be leveled up. Oh well. Hey Drake, just want to stop and smash that thumbs up and say hi, heading to play MWO. Sounds good, man. Thank you for stopping in. I don't know what MWO is, but yeah, thank you for stopping by and hitting that like, man. I appreciate you. Alright, let's finish this one. I met a guy at the airport in Arizona who goes up to Alaska every summer to work at the salmon plant. He told me pink salmon that they outcharge in the States is low tier dog food. I actually have no idea. I'm not a big fish fan. Oh, mech warrior. Oh, nice. You need to get Wyvern back in on that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fish.
The prince moves.
And neither is my wife. Like we've tried salmon up here. Honestly, I like halibut or cod a lot more than I do salmon up here. I don't know. It's just personal preference. But no, really, if someone wants to move to Alaska and make shitloads of money, a lot of people, what they'll end up doing is being a tour guide for people. Because you know what makes really good money? Charging rich people a shitload of money to take them on a boat to let them catch a fish. Like when we first moved up here, my wife and I took like a little vacation of the state, or a little took like a little week-long tour of Alaska, and we were down in Juneau, which is the capital, and our Uber driver was in his mid to late 30s and was already retired, because growing up he lived down in Juneau, and in high school he worked for this fishing tour guide dude, and it kind of helped him run the business instead of going to college. He was going to go to college but decided not to, and made so much money that in 20 years he retired. And moved down to like had a home in Alaska, had a home down in Florida, had a home down in like the Bahamas, and just comes up in the summertime because I guess his son still wanted to like finish high school up here or something like that. And he's like, yeah, so in the summertime I just come up here and do Uber and kind of just mess around and travel. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But it doesn't surprise me. Like, for people to go bear hunting up here, it's like, I mean, you're like guaranteed to get a bear, depending on where you go. But I mean, it's like $30,000-$40,000 to go bear hunting for a week. Between like, because like when you go out there, you're like out in the freaking timber for a week. Like, there's no like, you go out for a little bit and then you come back in and sleep in a nice cozy bed. Like, you are just out in the wilderness, like in a cabin, and then going out and hunting all freaking day. Let's move on. This one hotel to the airport. Yeah, it's like getting a ambulance ride. It doesn't matter how far an ambulance ride takes you. There's like a base fee that they'll always charge you regardless, just for the fact that you had to use an ambulance. I think in Alaska it's like $2,000. Doesn't matter if you go 1 mile or you go 100. You know, the base is like $2,000 to use it. We'll fight him manually just so he doesn't take a lot of damage. Even a lot of exotic animals over the years in foreign countries, bear is by far the most guilty I felt eating. And it wasn't even that good. Prefer kangaroo. I mean, a lot of the strange animals just taste like other things. Like the yak burger I had in Anchorage. Just tasted like a turkey burger. If you guys have ever had turkey, it's just really like, it's a little drier, but if you cook it right, it's really, 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 really juicy compared to like a beef burger or something like that. It just different texture is really what it comes down to. But alright. Yeah, we need to find freaking Sigvold. And I know as soon as I would like leave the area because I'm done trying to that missed quite a bit. As soon as I would like want to leave the area because I'm done trying to find him or run into him is when he'll be like, "Oh, there's Sigvold in his capital just hanging out." And I'm like, "All right, asshole." God, he's so freaking good. Alright, don't kill him, because he'll just get a lore that'll replace him. The Yak burgers are my top 5 burgers. Give Alaska credit for that one. Tots were crispy too. Yeah, like, restaurants are expensive up here. Like, anything is expensive up here, but like, you can, like, in the lower 48, right, you'll go to a fancy restaurant, get like a $30-$40 steak, right, whatever, and it'll be this tiny, like, 2-bite thing and you're done. Alaska will like slap like a 20-ounce steak on your plate and charge you the same price. Like, they definitely don't skimp you out on portions up here, which is nice. So like, you don't feel like you're getting gypped, basically. Who got wounded? Asshole. I love caravans. Don't you guys like caravans?
We shall weave the fates.
Good.
Alright, let's devote you to the shadows.
Such tantalizing gifts.
Did he just gain levels?
Ready. Never stop. Need a boon.
Very nice.
Well, no.
Good. I got hell cannons. Good. Alright, let's do Lords. What do I really need? Devastating Charge wouldn't be terrible.
Blessed by the dark breeze.
I'd love for Sigvolt to show up any freaking minute now. Or if someone would just give me a quest for him, that'd be fantastic.
Damnation.
Alright. Let's go make sure our students are being used.
Yes, oh yes. Mine eldritch eyes see. Let us corrupt. I foresee destruction.
Good. Alright.
You have my promise.
Good. That way we can
My lord sings
attack Musalan next turn.
The spoilers come.
Yep, let's take the fort.
Now they will see true power.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Attack.
No, we're not.
You need a boon.
So what? They're both shadow magic. No, give him. Those two can merge. Breast Cleaver's not terrible. Let's give him that. And
I foresee destruction. Kill them all.
put him on a Chaos Steed so we can move around a little bit more.
Chaos! Mine eldritch eyes see. What? Excellent. Good. Now we see.
Good.
Mine eldritch eyes see.
Good. Make the army fight a little better.
Mine eldritch
Good. I can make Chosen. Very good. Alright, now let's move.
The fates agree.
What is going on with our movement here?
Let us corrupt. Yes. Fool.
Yep,
We
that's
shall
fine.
weave the fate
We'll be able to take Uber Strike next
of
turn.
my promise.
So for Vitamin D in the winter months, do you have a special light in your place? My wife does. Like she has one in this is kind of like our office area and also spare bedroom. When nobody else is, you know, we don't have friends here or anything like that. But at night, my wife and I both. in the winter months don't mind it, because since we have our daughter, we need it to be really dark. So it works out really well for us. In terms of it being dark. But it's really like when we were first like were looking into coming up here. My wife thought it was going to be a really big issue for her, because she's a very like outdoorsy type person, and like likes sunlight and everything like that. But really, like, you kind of just get used to it being up here. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Cause like the thing is, like, yeah, you have quite a few months of like utter and total darkness, like 99% of the time. But then in the summertime, you also have 99% of the time with straight up sunlight. Like, it's already getting to the point now where the sun's coming up at like, it's 5 a.m. now. The sun will start coming up in like an hour, and then it won't go down again until like 10:30. Eventually, in like the dead of summer, the sun never goes away completely. Basically, from like midnight until like 4 a.m. It's just like a constant like sunset, and then it gets brighter again. So you have a little bit, you have both, you know. You deal with the winter months, and then you come back and deal with the summertime as well. It's just a really weird dynamic. Cause like in the wintertime, like, you have a lot of people have like the vitamin D lamp lights, but then in the summertime, everybody has like blackout curtains, or else you'll just never be able to sleep. Because when it starts doing that, it royally screws you with like your eternal clock.
I go where I need.
Like, you'll just be awake, you know, and it'll be 11 o'clock, and it looks like it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you realize you have to work the next day, and you're like, well, shit, like, dude, you need to land and attack him. He's so freaking good. And the sad thing is, he's not even as strong as he can be yet. Nice. Let's see what overcasting does it, or how it does. I didn't really see that big of a difference. Have to do it on like when an enemy army is completely like full health, and see if it makes a difference that way. But I couldn't really tell if it did a whole lot. Good. God, Azazel's so freaking good. So freaking good. But yeah, tomorrow, starting tomorrow, my goal will be to have a skill guide video out. I'm gonna try and shoot one for every other day, just to get those cranked out, because there's a lot of legendary lords in the game. And hopefully, just to kind of give some insight as to why I picked what I pick early on. Because granted, like some lords, you know, like Azazel, for example, right? Like you can't possibly get everything. So what should you focus on, or what I would recommend focusing on? Whether it's just for personal preference, or you know, the type of armies you can build with a certain faction, whatever it may be. I'll just kind of give my 2 cents and just explain like why I do what I do compared to the other options at your disposal in those campaigns. Because obviously not everybody is going to want to do a one-man doom stack, but at the same time, it's pretty fucking fun. So we'll just see. We got a shitload of money, so let's just upgrade everything.
We shall weave the fates. Let us corrupt.
Alright.
Unleash
Yeah, we're not even ever gonna hit our soul limit, because we're just spending generating so many. Alright, they've moved. Very nice. Alright, let's take out the fort. We lose 3 units fighting it, but or auto-resolving it, but I know we won't lose any.
Kill them all. Yes.
That's fine.
Will no one subjugate
Ooh, want a jet?
us?
I foresee destruction. By the eldritch I see.
Yep, that's fine.
For chaos.
Alright, we'll be able to wipe this army out, no problem. YouTube Studio, you're lagging behind. I will have to end the stream a little early today. With it being Monday, we go into work earlier, still at 8 a.m. But for some stupid reason, they're doing snow removal again on our street, like the hard pack removal, and they start that at 7 a.m. Which is dumb because businesses in town don't open until like 9 a.m. But they expect everyone's vehicles to be off the street by 7 a.m. Because what they end up doing is they start like driving tow trucks up and down the street, and they'll tow you if you're not out of their way.
Sorcerer.
So I'll have to end the stream around like in like another like 2 hours basically. I'm gonna go a little past 7 a.m. my time today. Usually I would go a little later, but since I have to go into work early anyway, it ends up like it's a frustrating 100%, but at the same time it'll be okay.
Hunting for prey.
You know.
My pleasure. Slanesh needs me.
It's just stupid that they do that so early in the morning. Because like in my neighborhood here, a lot of people don't have like their own like they have their own driveway. Like we have our own little small driveway for our house as well, but we don't have like a lot of people don't have room for 2 vehicles. And there's no like good parking nearby to park a vehicle, so luckily like shortly after they started I'm gonna have to go to work anyway, but it still doesn't make it, you know, less annoying. Very nice. Say they just want to keep shooting while they waste ammo and balance of power, and my little Groms can just keep destroying towers. Yeah, they're just not paying attention. They're just shooting their heart's content while the walls are about to get blown up. Very nice. Alright.
Sorcerer of Slanesh. Taking point. Boon of Sinch. Sorcerer Lord.
Good. Oh shit. I love the fact that the AI... Oh, we're gonna overcast this baby. Very nice. Do I have Flamestorm? No. Shame. These guys don't have any. Ooh, you have one. Melfkoth's spell is so good against cav units. Deletes like a third of their health. But I appreciate everyone being here this morning. I know it's a little bit of a quieter stream, even for a Monday. But I appreciate everyone being here today. Alright. Good. Alright, that'll get rid of them. They really don't have much left. You're just weak. There we go. Good. There's the armor officer. Very nice. How do you do? Not bad. Not too bad. Pyrrhic victory, my ass. Yeah, just go ahead and occupy it.
Who shall dominate?
Yep, that's fine for now.
By the eldritch I see,
Good.
not in my name. Need a boon.
Yeah, no. Scouting. Get some more, get more items. What? Shoot. Good. Flamestorm, very nice. Alright. Eventually... Ooh, could sell him the
Your
fort.
presence here is high treason. Perhaps... Obey the great author.
Nice. Alright, is that all I can do this turn? Does he only have the one settlement left? No, he's got 4. But... So he's got what? He's got Marienburg, Uberstrike, Helmgart, and Carrick Asgaraz. Which basically means he's dead. Bretonia.
Your dark master.
Alright, the Fae's been beat. Corone's been beat. Yeah, I'm not too worried. We just really need to find frickin' Festus. So I can, construction time would be good. Minus 20%. Let's grab that. I really just need to find, frickin' Sigvold so I can come down here and beat the shit out of, Festus. Man. You bitch. Fair enough. Didn't occupy it though, which is good. It really doesn't matter if they sack stuff.
Submit to me.
Sure. Because we just... You know, we don't benefit from those settlements anyway. So no worries there. Okay.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Okay, because they're besieging it. Okay. Yep, we'll take the Blackstone Post. Ooh, they got Grail Reliques. But no, we'll be fine.
Ravage them.
We'll be fine. You can come over there as well, get some experience.
It is corrupt. You have my promise.
Good.
You steal our pleasures from us.
Fool. I foresee destruction.
Sure. Hey, good morning, Marcus. How we doing?
Now they will see true power. My prayers are answered.
I can make him
By the eldritch
demon
I
now.
see.
Alright. Sleepy as fucking Mondays. I'm there with you, buddy. I am right there with you. Alright, guys, what do we do? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Do we go Slanesh or fire? Trying to see the abilities for Slanesh. Looks like we still get Pit of Shades and Phantasmagoria, which is good. So he also gets -5 melee attack for enemies. And a Fiendish Musk. So he gets -13 melee attack for enemies in an area. That's pretty good. Charge bonus speed. Pretty good. Fire. Everyone wants... Alright. But it cost me almost 10,000. Alright. Fire it is.
Annihilation awaits. Demon Prince.
Don't like the fact that he looks exactly like Daniel. Like, exactly like Daniel. Oh. Gotta spend money to make money. Sounds made up to me, man. Sounds made up. It's literally Daniel. Daniel 2.0. Alright. Fire. The people have spoken. Yep, he needs more resistance, and yep.
Glorious tools of chaos.
Alright, cool, we can get Shaggoths. Very nice. Hey... You haven't taken it yet, never mind. Never mind.
By the eldritch I see. Invade.
Crushing defeated. A different sword? Maybe. Maybe. I guess I didn't really look a whole lot, but you know.
Destruction.
Maybe it's his twin.
We shall weave the fates.
You know, maybe it's maybe it's just his twin that you know you don't that the game doesn't tell you about. Sort of like the Moon Knight and the on
Now they will see true power.
on Disney Plus for the Marvel TV show. It's like the multiple personality like hero dude. It's basically him.
Excellent. Fool.
Good.
The gods smile.
Good. Good. It actually kind of feels good to be actually using those souls. So
Destruction.
I don't mind it. We had like 15,000 and there's gonna be no end in sight in terms of using them. So I'm fine with doing that. All right, where? Oh my fucking God! There he is. Jesus Christ! Hallelujah!
Absolutely not.
All right, so he has regeneration and a shitload of healing caps.
Create an avalanche. Bite them.
But yeah, other than that, we'll be fine. My goodness, and he doesn't do armor piercing, but we also don't have like any armor.
Greater than mine.
He doesn't have that much, like, he doesn't have any ward save actually.
Snows fall.
We'll be fine. My goodness. But he's got a gold shield. I love it when Legend does his voice like that. It's so funny. Alright, they do have some unbreakable units, but they got nothing here. They got absolutely nothing. And finally, after like 10 turns, we can just forget this province and go destroy Festus after this and get him more heal cap.
Watch me fly. I am most
Cash,
favored
fuck
of
off.
Slanesh's coterie, and you
Alright.
are my plaything.
So he will debuff me a little bit. But this is just nothing. Yeah, he got nothing on me. Let's look at the Chad. The Chad of Warhammer. Next to this grotested Slanesh arm sorcerer. Showing who's the biggest pervert. Yeah. I think, like, in terms of, like, showing your dedication, the more crab-like you look, the more Slanesh will like you. Like, I'm in battle against Siggy now as well. I know, like, in general, he's pretty tough to deal with, just because he's so tanky, but not when you got... there he goes. Ah, come on. Come on. If you just had a little more mass, he would be able to steamroll these people with his charge bonus and speed, because he's faster than Nakari at the moment. You just see Sigvold's health goes down, and there goes Siggy. Alright, we just gotta get rid of the unbreakable units. But yeah, we really just need our heal cap increase, because it's definitely hurting us. Like, he could be even better. Plus, once we get the Sword of Khaine for him, he'll have more ward save, which will help. But we really need to get more more healing cap. Can you obtain the enemy legendary lord? I don't believe so. No. The only time you can get the other Chaos Lords or Champions is if you play as Bellicor or Archaon. Like, it doesn't matter if you're Azazel or Sigvold or Nakari, you can't just confederate the other ones. I could be wrong, but I'm like 90% sure that's the case. Good. Physical resistance. Now, he can come down here. Because he should only have the one settlement. Azazel can take that one.
Prince of damnation.
On his way out of here.
It was exhilarating.
Alright, that army is fairly weak. So let's bring in a army. And just recruit a bunch of units.
My whims control their every move.
Let's see diplomacy if you can.
Do not test me, repellent.
Yeah, you can't like confederate him.
Hides it well.
You can only have him become your vassal. We'll see once we take his last settlement. It'll prompt us, you know, with some options. But I'm like again like 90% sure it won't offer to confederate him. I don't think it's an option.
They never stood a chance. Now they will see true power. By the eldritch I see. By the eldritch I see.
Okay. Let's take that off.
Your theories tickle me. Onward to destruction.
Okay. What other heroes can I get? My cap there. Hey, speaking of Archaon.
Lusts are manipulated.
But yeah, welcome everyone who's joining the stream. Appreciate you being here. Thank you guys.
You dishonor me.
Let us corrupt.
Hey, do you want Uber Strike?
In Orsan's holy name, you must.
He still hates me, but I'm also expanding his territory, so you're welcome.
I foresee.
Alright. Let's take out this
Kill
army.
them all.
Close defeat. Yeah, I don't think so. We will be fine. Don't need him because, well, let him come in, that way he gets more experience. That's fine. That is fine. Good, my phone's charged. I can't wait for Mondays. But yes, I'm very excited for this weekend. I got a I hope anyway you guys will enjoy it. I have a challenge campaign. I did a very little bit of a teaser. You guys will be able to know what faction it is at least. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I hope you guys will be too. It's definitely challenging. I'm to the point now in my little playthrough of it that I can breathe a little more, thankfully. But it's still very nerve-wracking. It's only the only positive is that I've actually been able to get a little bit of space between me and my enemies. But I'm very excited for it. Very, very excited.
Ready for agony.
It will not be for the lactose intolerant. For those of you who like their dairy intake, I'll put it that way.
So be it. I go. Fluid in motion. Sorcerer of Slanesh. My pleasure. Sorcerer of Slanesh.
Alright, which one is on the... Okay, so it's this one. Good. We got a gap. That's good. Yeah, take out that tower so it stops shooting at me. That's fine. Yeah, they got nothing here. Yeah, in terms of the like the 2 streams of like the testing I did of like putting the schedule out early or not, it really didn't change much. So I think really the only downside was that, you know, YouTube itself wasn't able to generate more impressions for the stream because it had less time to do so. But other than that, I really, in terms of the analytics and average watch time and all that stuff, it really didn't make that like any difference whatsoever if I just straight up started a stream or scheduled it. They're both doing fine. So I think for now, while we are fairly small, I'll keep doing things, you know, keep scheduling it. That way it's just easier to find for everyone.
Sorcerer of Slaanesh.
Alright. That'd be a good bit of shades.
The Dark Prince empowers me.
Especially on the Blade Singers. Good balance of power for them. Or against them. Alright, let's move everybody up.
Ultimate sorcery, if you so desire. Such a waste.
Alright, you guys need to
The Prince's Marauders.
slide over here.
Slaanesh's plan.
That way the yeah, that way those towers can't hit me. Are you really trying to shoot me?
Slaanesh, behold.
192 range. It's freaking good. Oh shit, I didn't even realize I had a wanted jet. Wasn't even paying attention to him.
My mastery absolute. Hunting for prey.
Little crew, peaceless vengeance.
Nice. Alright, now do it on the Knights of the Realm. Whoa.
My pleasure.
I wish I had summons that I could do to just nuke those guys. Instead of having to waste magic. Do they have any magic? No. Let's just come on in. Come on in and join the party. Alright. Yep, they're fine.
Sorcerer Lord.
Good.
Quickly.
Does he...
My prince.
Yeah, he has the Mortis engine.
A graceful dance.
Alright, they do still have some artillery. Which I'm not really hyped about, but I think we'll be okay.
March with pride.
True power.
Alright, let's go.
It will be done.
Oh,
Masters,
you don't need to go in there. You don't need to go in there. You don't need to go in
Moving
there.
fast.
And you don't need to go in there.
Slaanesh. I want their eyes.
None of them go in.
Moment is yours.
Not until we get more units there.
Hail fire.
Yeah, they don't have any magic that I need to worry about. I just really need to get rid of their knights errant and whatnot. Just their shot cav. Deal with them, we'll be fine. Where the heck? Great, now my one unit of Hellscourges is gonna be like, what the hell, guys? Alright, let's shoot the Knights of the Realm there. Good. Alright. I really... Alright, you guys need to shoot them. Good, that'll nuke those guys. Good. Just keep getting rid of their artillery and we'll be fine after that. Alright, get you in here. No, sorry, wrong guy. Mortis engine guy. Good. I don't know what they're doing down there, but that's gonna hurt them. Nice. It's done a lot of damage. Alright, good. They're, don't need to shoot them anymore because their artillery pieces are destroyed.
Sorcerer of Slanesh.
He's swooping.
Now, I don't fail.
I wish he was armor piercing. Make him a lot better.
Yes, indeed.
Alright.
Fluid in motion. Taste the unbright.
He's still going down though, which is the big thing, but he's also taking a good amount of damage. Yeah, they're just not good at, like, the Hell Scourgers are really good at tanking, but they're just not good at dishing out damage.
Slanesh expects suffering. Transgression and submission.
Let's go attack those gates. Maybe.
Debauchery. Dark Prince's minions. Sorcerer of Slanesh.
Let's see. Could do a penumbral pendulum.
Dark
There.
sorcery unleashed.
I remember when that used to be just insanely powerful in
Slanesh needs me.
Warhammer 2.
Exalted hero.
Still isn't terrible in Warhammer 3, but definitely not as good.
Magic is mine to command.
This should make his Mortis Engine ability
Lord
get
of
to max.
excess.
Yep, very good.
Hero of chaos. I am exalted.
Alright, good. Their Lord's dead.
Quickly, slay every
That'll just
mortal.
help with leadership.
Yes, indeed. Dark sorcerer.
Don't worry about the Battle Pilgrims. No, don't worry about that.
As Slanesh wills. Perish in pain.
Yeah, it's just making everyone faster.
Decadent torment. Dark
guys
Prince's
threw it?
marauders.
No, not quite.
Sorcerer of Slanesh. The gods will it.
Good. Alright.
Driven by pain. My pleasure.
That unit's deleted.
Empowers me.
Getting stuck by the enemy here is kind of annoying.
Mortal fool.
I don't know why you stopped moving.
We desire torment.
Good.
Magic is chaos.
We should be getting the army losses relatively quickly.
Agony and ecstasy.
Just watched Kadai Destroyer versus Elemental Bear, and they tied at the end. Same for Nikari versus the Kadai Destroyer 1v1, except the Destroyer pulled away with the W at the end. I feel like I just don't know how well,
Prince of perversion.
like how fast the destroyer will end up being.
Yes.
Because obviously you'll be able to use it to distract the enemy a lot, with various
Slaughter them.
means of which to get rid of, enemy units. I just don't know how effective they'll be, like spamming them would be, like 1 or 2 might be good in the army, but more than that, I'm just not sure. It looked like it, or seemed like it was on slow mode there for a bit, but.
Marauders of Slanesh.
Cause like, what are the flanking units called? The ones that look like Flamers of Siege. Some of them you can like spawn, as well as like a army ability. All right, you guys need to get out. No, no. Okay, we're okay. They're not anti-large that like I thought they were. They're nuked, and they're about to be nuked over here as well. Why are you losing? It's Battle Pilgrims. Good. There we go. Army losses. Is somebody unbreakable? The Grail Reliques. They refuse to die. They just don't want to quite break. Army loss. Army losses. Okay, but seriously, if they've been army lost, yeah, why is it waiting? 11 players. Which faction do you think are the best, and which am I good at? That's kind of hard to answer. In terms of which ones overall are the best. But I would say, in terms of just straight up power, and in no particular order, you got the Greenskins. The Greenskins, when their WA is active, are very, very powerful.
Do not close the pleasure.
The Warriors of Chaos, Scarbrand, Beastmen,
We shall weave the fates.
and
The slaughter begins. For chaos.
probably trying to think. Skaven, maybe? Just because of all the bullshit stuff you can get away with, and how versatile they are against other enemy factions.
Power. You need a boon.
But I mean, all that's fairly,
Let us
opinionated, really. Because I mean, you could ask me that, and the next person will tell you that I'm full of shit. But the factions I'm personally good at, It varies. 'Cause, I mean, anyone can get good with everybody given time. But I'd say I'm an alright Skaven player. I'm still learning how to do some of the like bullshittery things that you can do when playing as Skaven. But I don't know. It just kind of depends. I don't know. I'd like to think I'm good at every faction, but I know that's not necessarily true. Alright, let's recruit another lord here.
Ready, moving now. Now they will see true power.
Excuse me. I will say the ones I enjoy the most, though, are Skaven, Warriors of Chaos, Demons of Chaos. Like any chaos faction, I prefer playing. Really in that category. But Skaven, any chaos faction. I like Cathay. And then other than that, everyone's kind of the same. In terms of like factions I really get hyped behind. Wood Elves though is another one. High Elves, if High Elves would be in that list if confederations were easier to pull off. Just because the High Elves are arguably one of the best factions they're the best factions, one of the better factions in the game once they're able to confederate everybody. Hey Vokoma, welcome to the stream. Did you get the Slanesh Blade Dilemma? Yes, we have the Slanesh Blade. Yep. Yeah, Azazel's been rocking that for a while. And he's been more or less untouchable.
Captain of the ecstatic
To
legion.
plan on Lyra, myself turned 40 plus. You got Tyrion, Atharian, and Alethan are confederated. Did they change things?
It is corrupt.
Or are you like just beating them into
There
submission?
is no love greater than mine.
Alright, let's move on. I also haven't played a High Elf campaign since I think Immortal Empires came out. Like, it was one of the first ones I did. No beating and no wars. Wow.
Come to me as a
Maybe they did adjust things then. I don't care. Going for Vlad's defeat trait? Isn't it shitty? Isn't it like wound recovery like -4? If it's still that, then no, I don't, I'm not really concerned with getting it. Yeah, no, I don't really, I'm not really too fussed about getting it. A lot depends if the leader is dead. Gotcha. So were you able then to pick him off like once Tyrion and like Atharian got wiped out for a turn or two? Was it? No,
Dark Princeling.
it was always the -4 wound time. As far as I know.
Ruin on.
Maybe it was different in the past, but as far as I know, it's always been -4 wound time.
A deluge of slaughter.
Yeah, it was Isabella's that was the regeneration, Vlad's was the -4 wound time, and Manfred's was the worst with like negative.
The gods smile.
It was like what, -50% or something. It was something negative percentage of
Now they will see
of
power. Attack.
what kind
Kill
of thing?
them all.
Of vampiric corruption. Like it was just. It was garbage. Alright, it was garbage.
Yes.
You never need Manfred's trait.
I see.
Because, like, the amount of time you spend just sitting in a vampiric province without, like, moving out of it is, like, zero. Like, most of the time you're just, like, walking through it to get through it, and then you're moving on, you know? Like, you're not just standing in it. Hey, Blurgo, welcome to the stream. You only get Vlad's trait. I've watched Mercy's video on how to, like, cheese the system to get Isabella's, but, like, stuff like that I don't want to take the time to do. Like, it's just not interesting to me. Plus, like,
Exalted betrayer.
is it, like, yes, the trait is good, 100%. Is it necessary? No. You don't need regeneration for every single lord to make them perfect. Like, it's definitely easier, yes, but you don't need to. Yep, let's take Carrick Ziflin. Feel like thematically Nagash is going to be next. The trailer is going to be the Chaos Dwarves awakening him with a drill.
I foresee
I
destruction.
really wish they would just forget about the Realm of Chaos campaigns. Like, I get that for, I guess, the sake of it. You know, for the Warhammer 3 races, they are putting that stuff in there in case someone decides to play the Realm of Chaos. But, like, honestly, the prologue should just be them directing people to play Immortal Empires on easy difficulty or something. Be'lakor is the best campaign experience for me. I would agree.
Destroy.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. Let's upgrade you. Yeah, Be'lakor would definitely be the first campaign I recommend. In terms of, like, someone playing Chaos for the first time, would be Be'lakor. Arguably, in my opinion, would also be one of the campaigns I recommend playing first in Warhammer 3 if someone's, like, a new player and just trying to test it out for the first time. Would definitely be Be'lakor.
What? Never stop.
So if you beat both, do you get both traits since they're combined campaign now? No, you only get Vlad's. Yeah, the only trait you ever get is the Lord leading the army. So yeah, that's why a lot of people were pissed off that they became like that, because you can't get Isabella's trait easily anymore. Warhammer 3 player count finally back to a quarter of all time peak at launch. Pretty good numbers just off Chaos Dwarf announcement. Yeah, what's it up? What's the average back up to now? Like 40,000? Let's look. Let's go to Steam charts. Let's see. Total War. Warhammer 3. Yeah, it's been growing. I mean, it's been growing since January. But obviously March has helped it when they announce stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's been growing since the first of the year, which is good. You know, like, the general trend is, you know, slowly moving upwards, which is good, which is what you want to see. Same with, like, the last month, like, stuff has been slowly, like, going up. which is good. You know, it's good. It's good. I don't know if we'll see like these kind of numbers again, but I reckon it gets up to like 80 or 90,000 would be my guess. But I mean, like, I was never really worried that the game was gonna be bad. Like, it definitely had a bad launch, 100%, but it was just gonna take time for it to get upgraded, you know? And like, it was gonna take time for people to give it a second go and all that stuff, but it wasn't like the game is just insufferably bad. Like, that's why, like, even now when some people try to argue, like, oh, why do you play Warhammer? It's totally unplayable. Be like, no, it's not. Or like, I'm sorry, but if you guys go back, for anyone that says that the UI in Warhammer 2 is worse, like, I'm sorry, but you might be fucking blind. Those numbers aren't including Epic Game Store, but who uses that? Yeah, that's just Steam numbers. Like, play like a Warhammer 3 campaign where you can change the color and everything, and then just go to Warhammer 2 and look at the UI for that. Like, it's so, everything is white and yellow, and that's just, you know, how it was in Warhammer 2. Like, it don't look that great comparatively speaking. And so, like, when people be in chat like, they need to change the UI back to Warhammer 2's, I'm like, y'all are stupid. Like the quality of life of UI and how spells look and everything is so much better. Like, so much better. Like, I just don't understand the argument of how people are claiming the UI is worse in Warhammer 3. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. Have you seen small changes changing it? I'm not sure. I don't have early access to it, so I haven't played anything, so I'm not sure. The only thing that I can really say about it is just from what other people have talked about, on the fact that they haven't released the patch notes, from my understanding. I know Radiant Ash has talked about it a little bit, and that she's quite frustrated with the fact that they haven't released like the full patch notes to the early access creators. So from my understanding, they're basically like, people are playing like the Chaos or the Champions of people are playing the Chaos Dwarves, right? And then, or they'll like go back and play as Azazel, for example, hypothetically, right? And they're just like hovering over the unit cards and seeing like, oh, this used to be this. Like, they don't have like specific like, oh, this has changed, this has been updated, this has been, you know, whatever. Which I think is really, really weird. I don't know why they are basically holding off on releasing those to the early content creators. Doesn't quite make sense to me. But, you know, I don't know. They know something I don't, you know. And they, I mean, hypothetically, trying to, you know, giving Creative Assembly the benefit of the doubt, it's because they could still be changing things, and so they haven't released patch notes to early access creators because the patch notes aren't complete yet. I don't know. You know, that's again just going based off what is going through the grapevine. New icons for shields, yes, very, very much needed. The game is now a 10 out of 10 because of the icon of shields. But no, yeah, like the UI is definitely not worse in the game. It's definitely better.
My mastery absolute.
But the icons are looking really, yeah, like everything I think is looking good. And a lot of it too, I mean, depends on your capability of your like system. Like upgrading my computer and then actually like I couldn't really like comment on this stuff before. Because my computer was pretty bad, right? Like I couldn't tell you if it really looked that much better because for me it didn't really have that big of a difference. But after upgrading my PC, I can definitely tell everything looks much better. Again, like play a Warhammer 3 campaign and then just go watch anyone's Warhammer 2 VOD and then just look at the basic UI of the game, and you know, if you still like, if anyone still thinks the UI just looks better in Warhammer 3, then I don't know what to tell you. But personally, I don't see how it's better in Warhammer 2. I just really don't, unfortunately. But you know, again, to his or her own. It could, you know, the thing is too, it could all come down just to personal preference, you know. Maybe you don't like the color purple or blue or red or green, and somebody just really likes white and yellow. Who knows? You know, who knows? But, you know, it... Or someone's colorblind. I don't know. You know? I don't know. But... Zoom... So there's a way to zoom in and out. Like for the Pit of Shades? Like, yeah, that's good. Plus, I know people from watching other people, they're updating how the Lore of Fire looks. So the Lore of Fire animations are being tweaked a little bit. So it'll be cool to see how those look. Oh yeah, right, yeah. They definitely have like these not centered. They're a little off center. But yeah. Should get rid of the great swords.
True power.
We need to get him some regeneration.
I go.
Alright, get him up here.
His manifest glory.
Like there are a lot of little things that, like, you know, that could be improved. There are some like when you're like on the campaign map and looking at skills, they're like really zoomed out or really zoomed in. You know, that's something easy to fix. Will they fix it? I don't know, because it's just not that big of a priority. But it's definitely something that needs fixed. You got a 40 or 30 series of the 40. It's a 4070 Ti graphics card. I went big.
I am the only constant.
Looking back, I wish I would have just pulled the trigger and got a bigger graphics or a bigger video memory with it, but it does everything just fine.
What? The world will scream. For the chaos goes.
I still only have it set to like 1080p, 60 FPS, because that's just what my monitors can handle.
Sorcerer Lord.
I know I could technically go up to 1440p and a much higher FPS, but then my monitors, like, then you would start seeing like cracks in like my monitor because it wouldn't be able to refresh that quickly. So no sense in doing it. Plus, like, how many of you at home are watching things on 4K monitors or TVs? Like, I know that's gonna eventually become more of the norm, but like right now, I just feel like the average household isn't running around with a bunch of a bunch of 4K screens everywhere in the house. You know.
I go.
Good. With the 40 series, you might want to consider recording using AV1 and OBS for your YouTube uploads. Reduce file sizes and increase quality drastically. I don't even know what I have it set to. I can look. Whatever the standard type is for my recordings is what I have in the MP4 file. But I've never seen anything at 4K. Like, I've had some friends that have like a 4K TV, and it looks nice, but like it's not something like the average person is gonna go out and buy a super expensive, you know, TV just to have the TV, you know? Like, I wouldn't anyway. Like, I'd rather spend my money on other things.
Excellent. Are you a god?
Let's make my army better.
The gods smile. My lord Sinch agrees.
I'm on 720 or 1080p. I mostly use 4K right now. Yeah. Like, and again, give it 5-10 years. 4K will probably be the new norm. But like right now, like for me, example, like I've always basically played, like if I'm playing like on my my second monitor is like right there, which is why like when I look at the chat, I'm looking this way. So like if I'm like working on a video or working on like a script for a video or something like that, and I'm like typing it here, I'll be like listening to someone's VOD over there, right? And like I'm like basically what I'm saying is like I'm always doing something else and not just like, you know, watching a screen, watching them do something, right? Like I'm constantly doing something. So like I'm not really worried about if the other monitor that I'm just listening to isn't 4K. You know. But again, I'm sure in a few years it's going to be like everything is basically the standard is going to become 4K. But then after that, everything, you know, but then at that point the standard is going to become 5K or whatever they're going to call it, you know, like it'll just change over time. Who is besieging? Oh, down here, that's right. Yeah, Daniel 2.0.
Like a god.
Alright, Daniel. Got a lot of questing knights. You got Lewin, who's probably gonna kick your butt because you don't do armor piercing damage. You do like no armor piercing damage. Yikes. Okay. It's a big difference in quality and size. You're supposed to get a new. Might as well use the features. Your card will usually run this game at 4K above 60 FPS. Oh yeah. In my benchmark, the average was like 130 FPS. So I don't know what that translates to in terms of 1440p or anything like that. I don't know.
Ruination and death.
Alright. Valiant defeat. Ooh, they have the Green Knight. A Dolorous Blade. I've never actually fought him yet, so I don't know what he looks like on the battlefield. The garrison's not a problem. Could seduce their trebuchets. Don't think I've seduced a single unit in this campaign.
deluge of slaughter!
Alright. They sacked Gisero, that's fine.
This is ill-considered.
For destruction!
So freaking cheap.
Ruin unending!
I'm just worried about him getting sniped by Lewin. Because I don't have, like, I would have to land him. We definitely have the magic to deal with him. We should be fine. No artillery for you. But yeah, I can't really tell, like, oh wow, look at that. Oh man. But yeah, depending on like how the channel ends up growing like in the next few years, will kind of dictate how much I upgrade things further, you know, in terms of monitors, a new microphone, you know, that kind of stuff. Because I mean, for example, since a little over a week, I know it's Mondays, but yesterday was a week, and we went from 853 to 879 subscribers now. And I mean, that's been since I've gotten the new computer, so I don't know if it's people are just like happy about the quality, or if it's people are just finding the channel and really liking the content. Combination of both. I'm just not sure. But the big thing is that we're growing, so that's good. And what's more positive for me individually as a person, you know, and content creator, is that due to time zones and me not being able to stream at better times or continue my streams into better times, is that I'm proud to say, you know, as far as I can tell, it's just because of things that we're doing on the channel. You know, because I haven't been able to get any raids lately, which is fine, but it's just more positive and uplifting for me personally because, again, it's, I can say that I did it. Good morning. I have a powerful laptop, but unfortunately it runs this at an average of 60 to 70. You don't need it to run any faster than that though either. You know, 60 to 70 FPS for this game is fine. Cash, calm the fuck down. Hey, come here. Come here. You're fine. Come here. You're fine. Just get rid of that tower.
Lord of Excess! Demon Prince! Arcane torment awaits! Sorcerer of Slanesh! At your command!
Ready for battle!
Alright, let's...
March with pride!
Nice. Just let them shoot at whatever. Oh, dude. You've been like that ever since I got up to stream. Not sure if you know about my dog. My dad also has a dog named Cash. Oh, Small World. Dude, he like goes full spazoid in the mornings when we like first wake up. Like, it's like he hasn't seen us in over a year when everybody wakes up for the first time. Like, it is just, it's a lot. It's a lot. let's pop down a flamestorm.
Unbridled chaos. Chaos comes.
Targets.
Take out the
For my liege.
bowman. My stomach hurts. Good amount of damage, not a lot of kills, but good damage. I don't know why you guys are doing that. We could use them to shoot down Lewin. However, he does have regeneration. Yeah. Cash, you need to calm down, brother. Good, that'll nuke the foot squires. Plus, with the artillery, I don't think he won't take enough damage fast enough that the artillery really needs to shoot him.
Smash 'em.
Dark power.
Sons of Kislev.
Alright, let's bring you right here.
March of
Cash.
Kislev.
See, now he's whining because my wife is using the restroom. Daily thing. Daily thing. If you don't instantly give Cash attention, he knows where you are. What, Cash? Are you upset at Mom? Alright, let's get rid of the foot squires. Really did a lot of damage. Didn't get a lot of kills for him, though. But yeah, allegedly, too, they're nerfing Flamestorm, making it more expensive. RIP. RIP. Probably won't even use it anymore. It's gonna be so garbage.
Glorious. The spell is cast.
To battle! Field trebuchet for the Grail.
Cash, our daughter is being more chill than you are right now.
Over there.
Good. Let's see if I fly over here what they end up doing. Because that's a pretty high quality units. And a good flamestorm on them could be pretty useful. Especially if they're just going to keep like running back and forth in between here. Of course, as I get closer, they move, but... Alright. Now, they'll move if I cast this. Alright, let's bring in the infantry. Good.
Within my power.
Do I want the Mortis Engine?
Moving on.
Yeah, Mortis Engine wouldn't hurt. Same with you. He's got a free spell, he's got some healing.
Fight. Witness me.
But yeah, appreciate everyone being here this morning, guys. I hope you are all having a good week, or a good Monday start to your week. Having a good start to your week.
Hero of chaos.
Oh, you missed the hole.
I am ascended. For the chaos gods.
And now,
Masters.
Flamestorm time.
Unbridled chaos. Yes, kill them.
Good. Cheap, or free spell, free damage.
Chaos unleashed. Stitch's will.
It's definitely not the greatest spell in the world. In terms of vortex spell, it's probably the weakest one. Well, I shouldn't say that. The Purple Son of Xeres is pretty shit. Like, really fucking shit. Alright, as long as he's not fighting these two guys, I'm fine with that. Which looks like that's where he's coming, so let's just keep flying. Alright, nope, just come attack the questing knights. We just need to get rid of their big balance of power units and we'll be good to go.
Chaos is magic.
Move it out!
Cash was worried you fell into the toilet.
Herald of indulgence. Clean magic. Chaos sorcerer. Dark power.
They cast
Dark sorcerer. Glorious.
good.
Keep moving.
Oh shit. Shit. Nope.
Bringing doom.
Not good. Not
Deliver
good.
slaughter. Destroy everything.
If he wants to attack me,
Chaos
fine.
sorcerer.
We need to get him bogged down.
The Dark Prince empowers me. Slaanesh is perverse.
And now get out.
Move! Of course.
Come on.
Striding out. Its saints are craving.
Good.
Chaos sorcerer. Very good. Pain is life. For the chaos gods. I won't fail.
Good.
Evisceration.
Hey, good morning, Robert. How we doing? How are you on this Monday? Ooh, there's the Green Knight. Looking pretty green.
Chaos sorcerer. Slaanesh.
Good, that worked out really well. We got him stuck in combat now.
Yes.
That worked out really, really well. Alright,
Sorcerer of Slaanesh.
just keep debuffing Lewin, I think. 'Cause he's a big balance of power for him. Knights Errant, that's good to use on them.
As you desire.
Short week this week next Easter. Lucky. I'm sure my Friday will be easier just because of it being a holiday, but unfortunately I still gotta work 5 days this week. Yeah, I'm good. A little tired, but
Loves us.
it was good. It was good. It was a good weekend. Took our daughter to see the Easter Bunny. Didn't get a smile out of her, but she also didn't cry. So, you know, gotta take the win. But yeah, it was a good weekend. Hey. Sure. There's the cutie. Alright. You alive and kicking? Alright,
I am ascended.
Alright, keep.
Yes.
Alright, Lewin's almost dead.
Chosen of
Go up here.
Hold fire!
Yep, that's fine.
Interest.
Alright, now we can kind of do whatever the heck we want.
Indeed, my prince. Yes, my prince.
Excuse me.
Demon prince.
With our flying entities, that is.
Chaos comes.
We're watching the Warhammer. While Mom gets some breakfast.
Marauders of Slaanesh. Exalted hero.
Oh shit. Get him out. He's gonna get
We desire
destroyed
torment.
by the Green Knight.
Chaos unleashed. Slay every mortal.
More cab that needs nukes. Questing Knights would be good.
Yet to stop. Unleash magic.
Yep.
Warriors of
Attack the
Slaanesh.
Green Knight. Very good. How well Strong versus 20-man unit or above. So, okay, so it's not going to be good against him.
My pleasure.
Unfortunately.
Now.
Good, you guys just keep taking out the foot squires.
Prince of perversion. Keep moving.
What are you doing?
Sorcerer of Slanesh. Dark magic is mine
Keep
to
debuffing
command.
him. Debuffing him.
My god's call. Hear me, Plague Father.
Good.
Champion of the gods.
I don't know really what they're doing there.
Dark power.
But they're kind of just running in that area, so just keep casting Flamestorm periodically there.
Going.
And yeah, the Green Knight is going down.
As Slanesh wills.
Plus, this only costs 4
Dark
magic.
sorcery unleashed.
Let's land and attack those
At
bowmen.
once.
Doing so good. Shit. Yeah, doesn't need to be in melee against him though. Don't need that to happen. Good. She's learning how to kill people. Should be, yeah, there we go. That's a win. That's a win. I thought too I would just park in the Mason parking lot. Right across the street.
Is that what you did?
I'm going to.
Oh. I thought you were going to do that before you started streaming.
Yeah, but I didn't want to park it there at 3 this morning. But, hi, you smiling? Could you put in another cup of coffee for me?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm struggle busting. I did not sleep good. It's alright. Alright. We were able to get a shitload of money from this.
Chaos comes.
Good. Cool, we got some more research rate as well. And we'll just occupy it.
Death bringer.
Fortunate that we can't get the wine.
Ascended.
Yep, historical frenzy, that's fine. I will say one thing I wish they would add in the game is the ability to like trade across like the sea in terms of provinces.
Excellent. The demonic host.
What's he need? Character experience gain all characters, that's pretty good. For example,
Will be all the
like
easier.
like this settlement here, like these are adjacent to each other, right? Or like even Wrecker's Point, like when I had Wrecker's Point, I wanted to sell it to Wolfric, but I couldn't because it's not like on land. Like the lands have to be touching for them to be considered adjacent, which I think is silly.
Of desire.
Yep, tier 4. Good. Alright, who hasn't moved?
Chaos.
You. Okay. Prague's got a few units, so let's send him down this way. We get a force march, this territory is pretty freaking safe. Alright, technology. What do I want / need? Lord recruit rank would be handy. But this would be really good as well for our units. Make them a little tankier for our Hell Scourge units, because that's what we have in like every army. Let's move on. But yeah, I think in terms of the schedule moving forward,
You are like a
because we-
figment in a child's dream.
No. Because obviously Thursday is the 6th, so we have like a week and a half before the DLC comes out, right? So what I think I'm going to end up doing is on Thursday or Friday is when I'm going to start a new campaign. Potentially. I'm just not sure yet, because obviously when the Chaos Dwarves come in, I'm going to start a campaign with them. So it'll just kind of depend on what I end up playing. Now I have the next campaign already in mind, and I would really prefer to be able to start that campaign on a weekend, just so I can get a longer stream of it initially started for you guys and for myself, because I think it's gonna be really fun and really challenging. So I don't want it to, you know, get a few hours in and then have to stop basically.
By the eldritch I see.
Good, get some soul grinders.
Refused. You need a boon. The gods direct me.
Alright, let's...
As in immortal.
Alright. Yep, Throg, that's...
Cannot
Go
wait.
for it.
Captain of the ecstatic.
Alright, he's gonna come down. Tell you what, it'll probably be faster. Thank you very much. It'll probably be faster just to disband Azazel and re-recruit him down here. So let's do that. Yeah, we'll re-recruit Azazel down here, so he can, because it'll take less time to do that. Bitch. Now the thing is, eventually we could just leave a lord here, and as Altdorf, you know, grows, it'll get a better garrison, and then we'll just be able to keep attacking it and getting more money.
We shall weave the fates. Moving now. Fool!
Seeking hidden delights.
Unleash chaos!
I'll have to fight that one manually.
Mine eldritch
Alright, come down and take you on for it.
eyes come.
Research to excess.
Ravage them. Invade.
Oh man, this is like just a full invasion of Bretonia.
Lord Sinch agrees. The world will quail. Murder them. Wipe
My
them
goodness, so many fights.
out. All of them.
So many fights. But I'm gonna have to continue that one tomorrow, because I need to move my vehicle so I don't get towed. And it's right at that time frame where if I end up doing all those battles, I'm probably gonna get towed because I'm not gonna have time to go move it. So thank you guys for the support today. It was another good stream. I know it's much shorter than I usually go, so I do apologize about that. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I'm still enjoying this campaign. I hope you guys are. I'm excited to use some of the demon princes, and after Azazel gets Festus's trait, so for more regen, and we get rid of Festus, I'm gonna disband him again, and then we're gonna go grab the Sword of Khaine. But yeah, in terms of a schedule, that's what you guys can expect of what I just talked about. I'm gonna try, and who knows, maybe we'll just do some bullshit shenanigans with Azazel's campaign, because we're pretty much kicking everybody's butt. So yeah, we'll just kind of see. But Saturday, whatever day I start the next campaign, I'm really excited about it. I'll keep dropping some hints here and there about what I'm going to be doing. You guys already know if you're on my Discord, which if you're not, the description and the link to the Discord is in the description of the stream. I dropped one hint in there last night about what I'll be playing as. I'm excited to play this faction. It's been a while. Now the campaign might have been done already, but I personally haven't done it, and I'm very excited to give it a go. So I hope you guys will be too. I don't want to save it on stream, or else you'll see everything. So, but yeah, let's see who is streaming. Oh, thank you, YouTube, for recommending my own stream. You're too kind. Alright, Sedro and Grim, his buddy Grim, are streaming. They're playing Wood Elves and Bretonia. So if you guys want to go check out some more content, they're playing the Radius mod on Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires with Wood Elves and Bretonia. So thank you guys again, and I will see you again tomorrow on Tuesday for another part of the Azazel campaign. Till then, have a good one. Have a good rest of your Monday, wherever you may be, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.